Let's go!
Max, which game did you like the most of all the 3 games you played? I skip over some of the cutscenes and I get straight to the gameplay in this. Because yes, I had the most fun with Pragmata. Pragmata is also like the beginning of the game, but immediately at the beginning of the game is like, all right. With some of the very, very early things the game is setting up, it grabs you. And it wants you to like enter its flow state very quickly. And it's like, okay. So I get to finally show you what it's like because I think you've seen a little bit of the game. Oh, by the way, this is the PS5 version and this was running way better. Like, holy shit. Before the PS5 version that we played at Summer Games Fest, the very, very brief version, whoo-wee, it was running like 25. It was like, okay, I get the concept of the game. I think it looks really cool, but oh boy, this needs some polish. It was running pretty poorly, and now we're playing it on base PS5, and it's running great. It looks really good. So I skip a couple of the cutscenes, you know, just to go into it and just try to like, I was trying to like blitzkrieg through this. Just do it as quick as possible and just blast all these guys, right? Because if there's one thing that this game made me feel is that, ooh, I want to do this fast. I want to get through this really fast. So that's what this this recording was me just sort of playing through it really fast. Once you solve the puzzle, the hacking puzzle per enemy, these change, by the way. They get bigger and different depending on the size of the enemy. You just got to make your way to the green thing and also engage these things. These things are like time extenders to a certain degree. And then once you do this, their weak points are exposed. But that doesn't mean the enemy will stop attacking you. They will keep attacking you. So there's this moment where like the dude's about to smack you and you're having to make the choice of like, oh, do I complete the puzzle and disengage or do I fucking dodge? What do I do? So that happens a lot. See, it looks like he would have been like hurt by that, but he's not. He's just got weak points exposed.
Don't look now. We got company. What? This is my fault?
Yeah, you can go straight to the green, but the weak point will be significantly shorter. Don't know what that's for. Movement also felt really nice. Cool, like forward dashing and back dashing and stuff. Felt really good.
There we go. First one down.
And yeah, from like, I agree. From an outsider's perspective, when you're watching this, it doesn't look like, looks weird. But trust me, dude, once you're in there, it's very fun. Look at this hit stun. Look at all this hit stop here. You're just constantly like solving puzzles, doing things, solving puzzles, doing things, solving puzzles, shooting, doing things, solving puzzles, jumping, shooting, doing things, you know? Yeah, you have to think on the fly when fighting enemies. The most fun is when the game gives you like a whole bunch of dudes. Have fun. It's like, oh god. It almost reminds me of like a very Capcom-y version of like, in a loose way, like Doom, you know, where the game is like, hey, so here's all these like weird combat puzzles, all crammed into a room. Have fun. What do I do? Here's some weapons. Then they have limited ammo. Have fun. Go crazy. Did the combat get really challenging at some points? It is to a degree. It is to a degree. but not like a ton, because this is, once again, just the very beginning of the game. So again, of like all the games I was the most impressed by at Summer Games Fest at Capcom, and at that time I played Resident Evil Requiem, and I had also seen Onimusha, and then I played Pragmata. It's the same thing again. I pretty much had the most fun with this demo of all of them. Pretty much had the most fun with this demo specifically, and I can't believe I'm saying that. Yeah, I found the illusory wall. I don't know if I get it in this one. It was the same, it was in the same spot. I had the most fun playing this game. Oh, here's a secret. I think I go to it over here. There's like a weird corner you can go into. Yeah, you can go down this hallway and there's a bunch of secret shit. So there's a lot of like little things like that that are just off the beaten path a little bit. And now the hacking escalates a little bit. Now it's not the same. Now they're going to give you incentives on the grid, which are like bonuses if you go through them as well. So now there's like a risk reward. Do I take the longer route on the grid when I'm hacking, or do I just go straight for it, you know? Which is pretty neat. There was no melee weapons from what we played. No. It was all like guns. There's stasis guns and shotguns and your basic gun, that kind of stuff. It's video gamey AF, bro. It is super video gamey. And like I said, what I like about it especially is that it's like an indie game, you know? You know, like this is the concept of this, of how you play it, is very much like is super unique. It's like what an indie dev would come up with, you know? And you would play it and it'd be like 15 bucks on Steam or something like that. But instead, it's like an indie game concept wrapped up in a giant AAA, like gorgeous ass Capcom package and shit. So it's like, oh, okay. So I think I really appreciate that about it. Indie game with like a $50 million development. Yeah, exactly. That's really what, like, probably the best compliment I could give this shit. So like Kunitsugami, I think it's probably a little bit bigger, but I do feel that this game is probably like Kunitsugami-like, right? Path of the Goddess is definitely Exoprimal-like. So here's an example of some crazy puzzling. So that guy's super stasis. I missed that this dude fell in here. Try to hack him at the same time. Very satisfying to shoot things.
Emergency lockdown for all on-site locations has been disabled. Please complete a manual reboot of the power plant controller to fully restore operations.
But like Exoprimal and Kunitsugami, very unique games with like different ideas, right? Like they're really, yeah, this is me playing. Like they're really trying to go for something different. And this is the same, where it feels like in that respect, like this is one of Capcom's like offshoot games that isn't a big Onimusha or a Resident Evil or something crazy like that. Like it's trying to do something a bit different. And I think of all of them, of the Kunitsugami, Exoprimal, and Returnal, I'm sorry, and Pragmata, I think I like Pragmata the most. I think Pragmata's like gimmick of what it's setting up for grabs me the quickest, other than like Exoprimal with shoving dinosaurs to you all over the place, and you know, Kunitsugami being like a weird strategy game. I think this one it grabs me the most immediately. But again, it feels like, once again, it feels like a weird PS2 era Capcom game. And the game I compared it the most to is a weird PS2 era Capcom game, even though it didn't come out on PS2, which is Piano 3. There's a lot of stuff in this game that is very Piano 3-like to me. Outside of the wiggling girl butt, you know? So there's a bunch of enemies with cover and shit, right? So, it also has witch time. I don't think I solved this puzzle here. Oh, I did, but I dodged right at the right time. So if you do, there's like just dodges. So if you hit like the dodge parry or the dodge timing right at the right time, it's got like a witch time. Is there a boss fight? Yes, there is. We actually get to fight the boss. It's working. And it just feels so good just to go from one thing to the next to the next. Bam, 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 bam. Solve all these puzzles. Bam, bam, bam. Solve the area puzzle. Bam, bam, bam. Run, run, run. It definitely gives you that kind of feel that I want to do this quick, you know?
All right, we made it. Now where do we find the main power terminal?
No, you have to hack the dudes to expose the damage points. Yeah. It's your choice how much you want to hack them. It's up to you. Here's the boss fight. And yeah, it's like now he forces you. He's going to be constantly running at your ass. And now there's like hazards in the grid. So if you hit one of these on accident, it's over and you lose the hack. You have to re-engage the hack and stuff like that. It's brain training, yep. Now you have to make the choice. Do I dodge or do I hack? Like, this is kind of the gameplay loop now. Oh god, I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the hack. I don't know how to get out. My brain is doing too much shit. So here's the stasis gun. You can hack the enemy and then lock them in stasis. And then once you like stun them, you get a big contextual beat them up. And there's a devil trigger. And she has like a big devil trigger that like screen clears for you in case you're like truly up shit's creek. So this is when that's introduced. Again, why did I jive with this so much? Because like as you play through it, the game is just like, oh, here's one thing. Here's another thing. Here's a thing on top of that thing. Here's a new thing for that thing. Here's another thing on top of that thing. Here's a new thing on top of that thing. It's like, whoa! Like every single time I did something, like and get to a new area, it was just amplifying and doing something new, like the entire time. It was super fun. Again, it was tickling the shit out of my brain. So I did a quick hack here, right? If you go back and you look, I just went down to the right to there. So he's not going to be exposed for very long. And again, hacking the opponents, the monsters and stuff, does not guarantee that they get stunned. They just expose their weak points. They'll keep attacking you. I think that might be it. I think if you do the full grid, yeah, because I also did this one, and then it stunned them, you know? So I think you might need one of these or something, because these have different effects if you complete the hack with it. I think you get more damage if you get all the hacks. That makes sense. Music's cool, too. That's a cool ass background. Ugh.
All right, time to kick this puppy.
Yeah, and actually the hack itself did damage.
Energy levels restored.
Then you collect a bunch of like loot from them, just like Lost Planet. Anyway, I legit hate to say it. I clowned on this game for so long. And in the same, I would say, era and session of games like a new Onimusha and a brand new Resident Evil, the game I liked the most was this one. The game I was having the most fun with in this very specific, very limited demo setting was this one. This game was a running, the word Pragmata was banned in my chat for over a year because I refuse to acknowledge that you guys like something that you just made up. You guys like something that you don't even know what it is. It's not even a real game. It was 5 years of me just making fun of this shit. And it ends up being one of the most fun. It's so crazy, dude. I'm owning up to it now. I said it before. It blew my mind. I cannot believe I like it. I can't. Like, so many of the Capcom guys were there and knew how I felt about it. And they're like, well, like, it's finally here. And I'm like, yeah, we'll see what it's like. And I was like, going into this thing at Summer Games, I was like, here we go. And then I walk out and I'm like, shit. Like, so what'd you think? And I'm like, they're like, he likes it. I'm like, God damn it. Why? What the hell? He likes it. I'm like, oh no.